Madhya Lila, Shri Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Nava means ninth. We were studying about this, that when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sachinandan Gaur Hari, to deliver the people of this material world. Transmitter working? Okay. He went to the south of India. Like this, Mahaprabhu so when he was in south of India, he met many biggest of scholars, many yogis, many karmis, even many mayavadis. Even those people, they accepted the so Mahaprabhu purified their ideologies and he put them in spiritual path. Mahaprabhu put all of them in spiritual path after cleansing their minds. Then even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is the audio working on live? Okay, can someone please type and let me know. So Nirvisheshvadi, especially the Buddhism, Bauddha Sampradaya, Shunyavadi, like they believe in like a zero, like everything emerged from nothing, like everything emerges from a void and it mixes, get back into the void, like zero, it comes out from zero and get back into the zero. So even these people were delivered by the Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu attracted them towards this true dharma. Especially this morning we heard having faith in the words, instructions of Guru. If someone has it, practice and follow bhajan, then they get siddhi, qualifications. There are no doubt at all in this. The backbone of spiritual life is the backbone, having Guru faith in the instructions of Guru and the sentences spoken by Guru. We should have faith in them. This is known as the backbone for spiritual life. In Prem Bhutam Chandrika, it is explained, because Guru Nishtha and Guru Bhakti, this is the backbone of our spiritual life. Like this, having faith in Guru and then serving the Guru, the heart and consciousness, it becomes soft. And that's why the Sloka is coming. We should remember these shlokas. Like we have the, when we have the same mood that people have towards God and same mood towards the Guru, and you have so much faith in Guru, then all the tattvas, all the meaning of shastras, they manifest in your heart. The meaning of shastras, not paramarth, shastra, earth, they all manifest in the heart automatically. The meaning of shastras, Shruti meaning the Vedas. First, the Vedas were not written. The saints, They used to live in ashram, and they heard from Gurudeva's lotus mouth. And then, like, they were only learning after listening. So that is, there's one word coming, Shruti Shastra, like a scripture of listening. So previously they used to speak and the devotees used to just listen and learn it. So the meaning of Vedas automatically appears in your heart, because Ved is a very hard word. In Sanskrit language, it is written. Which language? Sanskrit language. And Sanskrit language is extremely, it's very, very hard to understand. That's why it is said. There was one Brahman every day. He used to sit in front of the deities in the temple and he used to study Bhagavad Gita. I said in the morning, he study anything or not, but every day he used to study Bhagavad Gita strictly. After studying Gita, Radha and Krishna, they manifest in their hearts. Wherever the Gita part is, wherever Gita is spoken, recited, God Himself, He manifests there with Srimati Radharani and give darshan. In Gita, God, Narayan, express this harikatha. So little Brahman child, every day he used to study Bhagavad Gita while sitting in front of Thakurji from first chapter to the 18th chapter. He used to study Gita daily. But when the pronunciation of his pronunciation and understanding of words was not proper, because Sanskrit is very, very hard language. So his recitation was not proper. So people were making jokes. Some people were saying and some were not saying, because listening. So the people of the material world, if someone is doing a harikatha with very proper music, sound, everything, then people will listen. Where is the crowd, you tell me? Where they are playing beautiful melodious guitar, guitar sitar, like guitar instrument, all these instruments, they in the proper rhythm, melody, and they do kirtan, that there will be a lot of crowd will come there. You understand or not? That's not the point. They would keep moving their heads like this. They move like, oh wow, very nice music. If they ask what did the harikatha say, if you ask them, then when there was a Gita Govinda part, they Dheer Samir Rati Sukh Sare. So they will express this very nicely, Rati Sukh Sare, in Malaysia. So the harikatha finished there in Malaysia, and all the people were 100 to 150 people there. I asked, what did you understand? He said, what? Nothing. They said, very nice listening experience. There was a beautiful Prabhuji did kirtan in Malaysia of Rati Sukh Sare. Dheer Samire Yamuna tire tivane onomali. They played a very nice harmonium, very nice instrument. They played the song of this. All the devotees, all the listeners, they were like completely enjoying it. It's like they were absorbed in the music. They used so very nice music, a tabla, harmonium, and he sang it very nicely in perfect melody. All the people, they felt very nice. When the harikatha ended, I asked some people, "Hey, what did you listen today?" They said nothing. So people of the material world are like this. They don't understand the meaning. They like the music, melody, rhythm. But look, the child, the Brahman child, is to study Gita. His pronunciation was not proper. That's why no one used to sit in front of him. And if someone even came in front of him, they didn't just make the jokes about the boy and then pass by. But Sachinandan Gaur Hari Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so Mahaprabhu heard all the 18 chapters from that little boy. Then Mahaprabhu asked, "Oh Brahman, tell me one thing. When you study Gita, why are you so much absorbed and happy in it?" Then the child replied, Mahaprabhu said, "This Gita part that you do, what is the meaning? The recitation of Gita. You are feeling so happy and blissful. What is the meaning of this? You tell me." He said, the Brahman child said, "I don't know the meaning of any word. I don't know the meaning of the Sloka. But I'm only following the instruction of my Gurudev. He instructed me to read Bhagavad Gita, so I'm reading it. So, as much as possible, I'm trying my best to read this, but I don't understand anything. I'm just following the instruction of my Gurudev. But yet I'm feeling blissful." The Brahman child said, "By following the instruction of my Gurudev, I'm studying Gita. When I start studying Gita, God himself, Krishna, in the dark complexion, who is holding the ropes of the horses of the chariot, and he's smiling, and he's looking back towards Arjun, who is sitting on the back of the chariot, and he's looking, and he's giving many teachings to him, instructions, and he's taking darshan of this. So when I see this and I take darshan of this, I feel so much blissful in my heart. I feel like Krishna is smiling so beautifully and speaking to Arjun." When I sit and read Bhagavad Gita, this thing comes in my mind. I can take darshan of it. So that's why Srimad Bhagavad Gita, you can see this picture. Gurudev is holding Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is looking towards Arjuna very beautifully, and he is giving instructions to Arjuna. Krishna is looking at the back and giving instructions to Arjuna. Very beautiful. He said, whenever I open the Bhagavad Gita, this thing comes in front of me. This vision comes in front of me. So I feel so much joy in reading Gita. I don't understand any meaning, but I take darshan of Krishna in reality. Sriman Mahaprabhu, Gaur Sundar, he glorified that little boy. Why? Because those hearts who are soft, the God manifests automatically, appears automatically. Bhagavad Bhakti, you cannot attain the Bhakti by money, knowledge, education, qualifications. Yesterday we heard Prahlada Maharaja, Narada Rishi, we listened harikatha when? In the womb of Prahlada Maharaja's mother. When Prahlada Maharaj was in the Kayadu's womb, he heard harikatha directly from the mouth of Narada Rishi. Then he said, the demon children, they asked Prahlada Maharaj, you are born in our clan, you are born in our lineage, you are like in a demon family. We don't have any realization about Krishna, we don't know what is bhakti, we don't know who is Krishna, what is karma, jnana, yoga, we don't know anything. Huh? The Sanda Amarka, the gurus here, they don't even tell any time about the things that you are telling about. Then where did you get this knowledge? How did you got these realizations about Krishna, Bhagavad Gita? So the Katha when we speak, where will we speak from? You tell me. How will you speak Katha? Where will you speak it from? Only after listening from the mouth of Guru directly. You should listen from the mouth of Guru, right? That's why it's saying, Prahlada Maharaja is saying, when I was in my mother's womb, I heard from Gurudev's Narada Rishi directly. In scriptures, it is written. Where should you listen from? You should not listen from here and there. It's not beneficial. And if you read here and there, that's also not good. There are so many books being published today. People buy the books as per their own desire in the market. Printing machine are so much. The books are printed. So many books are being printed these days. Just print books and sell it in the market. They don't even know what's in the book. That's why they're saying that we have to listen directly from the mouth of Guru. First, we should listen harikatha from the lotus mouth of Guru. That is known as sabda-brahma. It is confidence. Then we have like confidence that yes, this is right. I have heard this from my Guru Deva's mouth. So Prahlada Maharaja is saying himself, children listen, friends listen. When I was in my mother's womb, my Gurudev Narada Rishi, he he spoke harikatha while targeting my mother's womb. And he spoke harikatha, and I heard that, and I remember. Listening harikatha is so glorious. That's why the person is saying, the child is saying, Mahaprabhu said, in reality, the recitation, the studying of your Bhagavad Gita is the best. Because your consciousness, heart needs to be pure and clean, soft, pure, clean. Then, by the mercy of Gurudev, all the tattvas, Vedas, Purana, Upanishad, automatically they appear in the heart. That's why Mahaprabhu said, your studying of Gita is the best. Said this, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he hugged the Brahmanic child and he cried. He said, you are the most lucky person. And the Brahman child, he grabbed the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu and cried also. And the Brahman child said, I saw Krishna sitting on the chariot. I think you are the same Krishna. You are the same Krishna that I took darshan of. Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself, but only by the mercy of Mahaprabhu that child got this realization. That's why he's saying, I think you are Krishna that I took darshan in chariot. And the Brahman child said, you are the same Krishna who was sitting on the chariot and speaking with Arjun. You are that only. You are the same Krishna. In this material world, when a jiva, when he give up, then they give up all the materialistic desires of sense gratification. When they surrender themselves to the lotus feet of God, then the Bhagavad Tattva automatically appear in their heart. That's why it is said, by knowledge, education, you cannot attain or get any realization about bhakti. You can do it for many lives, but you won't get bhakti. Or if you listen again and again, that also will not happen. It will only happen when you surrender to the lotus feet of God. Then the God gives mercy. Automatically it rains on us. Need to be surrendered. Until and unless we offer our soul to God, till then it's not possible to do bhakti. In the heart, when does the God reside in your heart? Only if the heart is clean, pure, then soft. If If the heart is not clean, pure and soft, then God will not sit or manifest in our heart. By Mahaprabhu's mercy, that Brahman child, he spoke all the tattva, and Mahaprabhu realized all of them. Mahaprabhu said, don't tell this to anybody. Don't tell this to anybody. That Brahman child with Mahaprabhu, for 4 months he stayed with Mahaprabhu. Very beautiful. And he got association of Mahaprabhu. How beautiful is that? In this material world, what is the most rare thing? Sadhu Sangha. Taking darshan of eternal associates of God, it is extremely rare. Extremely rare. The most rare thing in this life. First, having a human body is the most rare thing. After 8400 and 1000 species, we get this human body. It's not easy. In Padma Purana, this Sloka is there, and it signifies in there the 8400,000 species are explained in Padma Purana. So in among 8400,000 we get 400,000 human births, and in those 400,000 human births we are like lost here and there. And do cows wash their hand? Do animals wash their hand? Sometimes even humans don't have. Some humans even today, they don't wash their hands properly while eating, before eating or after eating. So their human life is like an animal life. A saint was saying, God first he created humans, and first he created animals. So I gave this to you can live for 20 years. In the meantime, a donkey came and said, Hey Prabhu, how many days do I have to live in the material world? No, he gave 40 years to all the things, all the creations he created. Donkey said, do I have to stay 40 years? For 40 years, you have to lift weight on your body. Donkey said, oh, so you reduce it. I don't want to lift my life. Okay, I'll do it 20 years then, God said. Then he did 20 years, the life of a donkey. And then humans came and they said, Prabhu, what will happen in 40 years? Nothing. For 10 years, my education will be wasted, because little children, they have to study. 10 years will get wasted in education. And the other 10 years. So 10 years are wasted in youth, from child to a boy, and then 10 years wasted in education and qualification, and then so 20 years waste already. Then how many years are remaining? Peace. 20 years remaining. The young age passed by for 10 years. Then how much time got wasted in education and learning? How many years? 20 years passed by. And then after getting married, then 10 years get wasted. 30 years pass by. So in the remaining 10 years, how much money can you earn and how will you enjoy that money? All the time, and half of the time we sleep. So like if 20 years we're living, 40 years we're living, then 20 years we have to sleep. How many hours we sleep in day? 12 hours. People sleep for 12 hours a day. So half day they are wasting. So human said, so the 20 years that you deducted from the donkey, you can please add it to the human age? The humans asked. So from 40 to 60, the human age, they become 60 years, and they see the funny fact is that all the humans, they work like a donkey for 60 years. So everyone gets retirement after 60 years, right? They wake up early in the morning, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and they return back at 12, 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock at night. So they are working continuously as like a donkey for 60 years. So I'm trying to make this fact that first, it is very rare to get a human body. And this human body may get destroyed anytime. We don't know about it. This may perish. Everyone is like an elephant. Hathi. Hathi, yes, I was there. Proverb, it's like a proverb. Hathi, like I am there. I was there. And what is more rare than this? Getting the association of pure devotees of the God. This is very, very rare. It is known as extremely, extremely rare. Like the most extreme rare. Because if you don't have the association of pure devotee of God, and if we don't listen harikatha from their mouth, bhakti does not manifest. Without that. So further harikatha is coming. Mahaprabhu Mahaprabhu said to the Brahman child, look, with my association your heart will become soft. They took darshan of my... Don't tell this to anybody that you took darshan of my real form. Mahaprabhu said this to the Brahman child. That Brahman child, he stayed with Mahaprabhu for 4 months. For 4 months, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also stayed at the house of Venkat Bhatta for 4 months. Mahaprabhu saw the family of Bhatta, the Brahman family. How they used to worship Lakshmi and Narayan and do their vigorous seva. To attain Bhagavad Prapti, in scriptures it is explained, the vigorous seva needs to be there. Serving the deities needs to be is very important. When Mahaprabhu lived in their house for 4 months, they got a very nice relationship established between them. If you stay in someone's house for 4 months, you will become their friends or not. And Mahaprabhu used to make jokes with them also. Is the audio better now? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw the Brahman's wife and said, "You have a very beautiful deities of Lakshmi Narayan in your house. You serve Narayan. Very nice. This is very nice." Mahaprabhu, making jokingly, he said, Mahaprabhu asked one question also. Look, you all worship Lakshmi Narayan. And I heard your Lakshmi Devi is the most chaste woman, most chaste and pure woman. She never gets attracted to another man apart from her husband. That is the identity. But your Lakshmi Devi, why is she attracted to Krishna? Mahaprabhu said, look, Radha Krishna, but your Lakshmi is the chaste woman and Krishna is a cowherd boy. Why are you so much attracted towards Krishna? He's a cowherd boy. Lakshmi Devi, she left all the happiness of Vaikuntha and she is sitting on the banks of Yamuna in Vrindavan, and in under Belwan she is performing austerities. Is it better? Is the audio better on the life? Lakshmi Devi, Sati Sadhya Nari. Sati Sadhya Nari, pure chaste woman. Not attracted to another man apart from her husband. What is Lakshmi doing? In Belwan, on the banks of Yamuna, she is holding her fans and she is folding her hands and praying. In any temple, in anywhere, you can see Lakshmi temple, you can see her hand is like this. She's giving blessings to everybody. But in Vrindavan, Lakshmi Devi is like this, folding her hands. But in other temple, she has his hand like giving blessings to everybody. She is known as the goddess of money, goddess of wealth. That same Lakshmi, goddess of money, is in Vrindavan, sitting in banks of Yamuna. She's praying. Mahaprabhu asks, why is she doing this? Lakshmi Devi, she's performing hard austerities. What is tapasya? Austerities. Like giving pain to body. Some people give pain to their body, like standing with one feet and standing on one feet. This is known as like standing like this on one leg and doing tapasya like this, like giving pain to their body. This is tapasya. Some people only eat fruits for years, and some people only stay on milk, some people stay on water. There are many types of renunciation, even in the heat that is now like so much heat. They even burn the fire in this heat, and they sit in the middle of the fire and do austerities. This is the tapasya that they do. This is the meaning of tapasya also. And like this, your Lakshmi Devi is also doing tapasya, austerities where? In Vrindavan, in Belwan, on the banks of Yamuna. Lakshmi Devi, who is giving money to everybody, she is doing austerities in Vrindavan. In Srimad Bhagavatam it is coming when Krishna danced on the heads of the Kalya Nag, the snake Kalya. Then his head of Kalya Nag, he felt so much. Kalya Nag was thinking, oh, he felt some pain in their head. Kalya remembered, my wives always used to tell me that Krishna is the God himself, but I never believed my wives. That time the Kalya, so Krishna's feet was hitting Kalya Nag's head like this, and he was having this thinking about this. Lakshmi Devi, her body is very soft and very sensitive, and she is sitting in the most heat and most summer in high temperature, and even till today she is performing austerities in Vrindavan. You tell me. So Mahaprabhu asked, your Ishtadeva Lakshmi Devi, she is the most pure and chaste woman. Why? Then why is she attracted towards Krishna, who is a cowherd boy? Venkat Bhatta, Prabodhananda Saraswati and others, they said, Prabhu, why are you joking like this? In reality, in scriptures it is written that there is no difference between Krishna and Narayan. They are one, same only. Some scriptures say Ram is God himself and Krishna is God himself. If you say like this, then it is aparadha. If you think that, oh, Ram is different God, Krishna is different God, this is aparadha. This is aparadha. God is one and he is manifesting many forms. God is one. One God, by his Sarupa Shakti, form of Rajendra Nandan, and doing dance also. This is the form. Raghav Prakash, Vaibhav. he appeared Baldev Prabhu. There's no difference between Baldev and Krishna also. Baldev Prabhu. Then Sankarshan, Mahasankarshan, Karnadakshayi, Garbhodakshayi and Tirodakshayi, Vishnu. So three different categories of Vishnu he also appeared. He also created. So God is manifesting these forms. So that is, it is coming here like this. Bhatta said, why are you joking like this? There's no difference between Krishna and Narayana. That same Krishna appears in the Vaikuntha as Narayan, and that same Narayan in Golok Vrindavan, he appears in form of Radha and Krishna. That same Narayana and Lakshmi appear in form of there in Radha and Krishna, in Dhir Lalita Nayak Mood also sometimes. The person is the same, right? Like that morning I said, if one person has two jobs, liar and doctor. The person is the same, but he is doing two different jobs. So it's coming like this. Narayan is known as Krishna's Vilas. Krishna's Vilas Murti is known as Narayan. Vilas Murti. That's why I said, Bhatta Prabhu said, Krishna has four special qualities, and these four special qualities are not available, not present in any other incarnation of God. In Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu, he told about 64 qualities of Krishna. The transcendental qualities of 64, they are not in any other incarnation also. The four qualities of Krishna, they are very deep and confidential. What are those four? External qualifications. Rupa Madhurya, extra qualifications that Krishna has. Rupa Madhurya, everybody sees the form of Krishna and they get enchanted, they get attracted. So Sukadeva Goswami Pad saying that Krishna, when he plays the sound of flute, when he plays his flute, after listening to the sound, all the animals of the forest, they come running. Even the water of Yamuna is stable also. The water is coming down like this, but it's not flowing up. The water is like moving in circles and circles like this. So this is the impact of Krishna's sound of flute. Not only women, birds, animals, they all got enchanted by the sound of flute of Krishna. And at the same time, Krishna's so beautiful form. With these qualities, how many qualities? 64 qualifications of Krishna. So beautiful qualifications, transcendental they are. Rupa Madhur, Leela Madhurya, the Krishna has beautiful pastimes, Extremely beautiful pastimes. To pacify Radharani, what is Krishna doing? He is bowing down his head and putting his head in the feet of Radharani. He even put his flute and his peacock feather to Radha's feet. And he's saying, "Oh Radhe, please put your feet on my head." Chaitanya Goswami could not write this sloka. His hand started to shiver. And he said, "How is it possible? I cannot write this." He thought like this. So my point is that the Krishna Leelas are very, very deep. So this is Leela Madhurya, Rupa Madhurya, Venu Madhurya. They are very, very special qualities. So beautiful form Krishna has. Other incarnations of Krishna, they get attracted to the form of Krishna. Krishna's form is so beautiful that Krishna's other incarnations get attracted to Krishna's form. Like this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he went in a Bhatta house, he stayed there and he heard Krishna Katha and he spoke harikatha, Krishna Katha also. Because of having a very beautiful deep relationship, he said, "Why has your Lakshmi Devi given up her husband Narayan and why is she attracted towards Krishna?" Then Venkat Bhatt said, "Prabhu, in scriptures it is written that there is no difference between Narayan and Krishna. This is the Siddhanta." As per the scriptures, there is no difference between Narayan and Krishna, but in the Rasa Siddhanta, as per Tattva Siddhanta, this is like this. But in Rasa Siddhanta, Krishna is a Dhir Lalit Nayak. He is the topmost. Venkat Bhatt said, "Prabhu, you are doing so has parihas. Why are you making jokes like this?" Mahaprabhu said, "Look," Mahaprabhu said, "I know Lakshmi has no fault, but one thing you have to understand, Lakshmi Devi, she did not get she could not enter Ras Leela. Why? Everybody wants to enter the Ras, right? But Lakshmi Devi, she is doing hard austerities and she could not enter Ras. Why? Where is it written? What is this reason? It's in Srimad Bhagavatam. In Srimad Bhagavatam, God's dearest friend Uddhav, he's praying. Mahaprabhu said, look, in scriptures, the Shrutis, they performed austerities and they attained the mood. But why not Lakshmi Devi is attaining it? Mahaprabhu said the Sutyas, they attained, but why not Lakshmi Devi is attaining the rasa? They both had performed austerities, right? Why? About Bhatta Parivar, they said, Prabhu, the Bhatt family said, we have less mind capability, they said. Please, you tell us that why couldn't she enter the Ras? And the others, they got access to Ras, but why she was denied? There are some rules to enter Ras. There is one special quality of Brajvasis. What is that? That they think that Krishna is like a family member. They take darshan of Krishna like this. This is known as lokik sadbandhuvat priti. Like in this material world, we have mother, father, sister, another family. We live like this, right? And like this, Brajvasis, with Brajvasis, there is lokik sadbandhuvat priti. After doing bhajan like this, and then quickly the Braj Prem can be attained. Krishna has a special quality. He said, I am a cowherd boy. I am a cowherd boy and I don't accept anyone else apart from the gopis. I only accept gopis. If you want to enter Krishna Leela, then we need to take birth from a gopi's womb and have the body of a gopi. And the eternal established gopis, Radha, Lalita, Vishaka, we have to be in their shelter. Learn from them. Lakshmi Devi wants to enter the ras in her own body. We are egoistic about it. Like everyone is egoistic about their bodily conception. Like body, Lakshmi Devi is like, I want to enter ras in this body. Like she thinks she has the best body. Lakshmi Devi could not attain. Lord Shiva cannot attain. Yesterday I told Lord Shiva to do Ras Leela, he ran. He ran towards to join it. But then Purnamasi Devi, they stopped in Brahmakunda. And then Lord Shiva entered Brahmakunda and then got a form of gopi. And then you could sit in this one Sivata. When Krishna will play flute, then all the gopis came. They all were dressed up perfectly and they came. Krishna said, I don't want to do Ras today. Why? Krishna said, in this Ras Thali, there is one unknown person here. Identify that unknown person. Then they started to explore who is that unknown person. There was one woman sitting in the side, and then they asked, what is your name? What is your name? Tell us your name. What is the name of your husband? What is the name of your husband? Could not tell. Which village you were married? Could not tell. But Purnamasi Devi gave her gopi body, but did not give him name. That all the Sakhis, they punched. They punched Lord Shiva like this, and Lord Shiva started to weep. And after hearing the weeping of Shiva, Krishna came in front of him and he pacified him. Then Purnamasi Devi came and explained. So entering Ras is very, 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 very rare. To enter Ras, we need the body of Gopi. Which body? Gopi body. We have to take birth from the womb of Gopi. And after taking the association of these gopis, they will get anurag towards Krishna. Then we can enter Ras. Then the access to Ras is open. After hearing this Katha, that Venkata Bhatta and his family, they all got surprised. This Bhatta family, before they used to think that Narayan is the God himself. But Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Like this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he put the Bhatt family in the devotional service to Krishna. He taught them how to perform devotional service of Krishna. They stopped worshipping Lakshmi and Narayan, and now they are worshipping Radha and Krishna. There are 4 qualities, special, external, extra qualities in Krishna: Rupa Madhurya, Venu Madhurya, Leela Madhurya, and Prem Madhurya. Like this Mahaprabhu with the Bhatta family, he clarified all the doubts of the Bhatta family and put them in devotional service of Krishna. Jai Shri Radhe, Radhe. Now to do Mani Jai Gopi Jai Radhe Jai Krishna Jai
देव की जय।